So most of the defense aspirants, including me, we talk among ourselves that screening is based on our luck. So what is your take on this, sir? Is it
Yeah,
true or is
luck,
it
yes. I too agree that it is luck.
So first of all, everyone would love to hear the reason behind starting the Yodha Academy, when there is already 2 to 3 academies located in Bangalore. So what is your answer on that, sir?
Okay, there are several reasons. I've worked in most of these academies that are working in Bangalore. I've worked in them for the last about two years or so. Ever since I ventured out on this kind of activity of helping people or helping those who desirous of joining the armed forces as officers. But what I found was in many places, one of the academies is right in the heart of Bangalore. Maybe very convenient to travel. But then for the candidates who come, there are too many distractions. There are too many distractions, and with distractions, preparation is a no-go.
Yes, sir.
Only if you understand the spirit behind the preparation will you be able to, absorb the best of it and then develop yourself. So that was, and their training facility was divided into two campus with their staying arrangements elsewhere in a third place. So the candidates cannot optimize themselves in utilizing the facility, nor the interaction between the candidates also then lacks because there are too many distractions. In yet another place, I've been there, but we found they did not have really qualified and experienced assessors who are doing the mentoring. They had all kinds of people. That is perhaps one of the reasons that I left that academy, because they were using our name and then making use of people who are not qualified and experienced on the job to train people. And therefore, initially those academies had very good results when we were the ones who were giving training. But when the faculty, some other faculty who were not trained came in, then we found that was not the case. There was hardly any clearance, or there was practically no clearance. Here, what we have done is, having realized this, along with few youngsters who are ready to venture into this thing, we got together this idea of Yodha Academy. Yodha Academy has got two distinct advantages. In fact, 3 distinct advantages. One, we have one campus where everything is available. It's a compact campus. It is got the latest of everything and no makeshift kind of thing. Everything's got a fixed place, and all facilities exist as it exists in the service selection room. So that is it, and it is a very compact campus where everything can be run very well. Second is, it is little outside the city limits. One may say, yes, reaching there may be a little difficult, but that is the end of it. It is not that it is not well connected. It is reasonably well connected with the national highway and the railway station, all not far from it. But the beauty is that there are no distractions.
Yes, sir.
There are absolutely no distractions for anyone who comes there. They are 100% committed to what they are doing, and they can, if they are keen to do what they wish to do, there is enough time. And not just that, the assessors also stays with them only. So, at any point of time, except when your bedtime to morning rising time, the assessors are always there to train them or guide them as a doubt arises in their mind. This is the reason why we started Yodha Academy. And the third reason is that we have kept the fees as low as money making is not the reason. Youth service with a sustainable model, so that we don't run into losses, is what we have adopted. We make the minimum amount money for all the people who are working with it. They are able to sustain themselves and then run SSB Academy for the best benefit of the candidate. And our results are showing. Our results are actually showing that we are convinced that the step that we took to start Yodha Academy is on the right lines, and it will only grow in time. Thank you.
Sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the answer. And my next question will be being an president and interviewing officer, and you have interviewed more than 5,000 plus candidates. So, do you think that deserving candidates are left behind in this process?
Yeah, many candidates misconstrue performance as they, if they were recommended the last time, they should get recommended this time also. It doesn't happen that way. It is pure. It's a very objective system where your performance during your performance and how you conduct during the various tests is the only parameter that is taken into consideration for your candidature to be considered for recommendation or not recommendation. Therefore, to that extent, it is a very objective system, and we don't count the thing. Only thing, yes, during the grouping of candidates, we do ensure that the people who have been for the SSB earlier are grouped together and they are not grouped with fresh candidates, so that they don't have a advantage. They don't have a advantage of having experienced the system earlier during the course of testing. But that does not mean that it is taken into consideration for your selection or rejection. The next part is your personality is a constantly evolving thing.
Yes.
Based on the effort you make, how you make use of your life opportunities, having realized your mistakes or having realized your shortcomings. If you can gather that and then work on them, you are definitely going to improve. Deserving candidates is only deserving when they perform.
Yes, sir.
If they don't perform, they don't sing. Many people compare, I got selected there, but I didn't get selected. Because you didn't perform here.
Yes, sir.
We don't go by old notes that this person had cleared there, so you should clear here also.
Absolutely,
Okay.
sir.
But
Yes,
we are desperately looking for deserving candidates, and we are ready to err for a good candidate
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes,
that
sir.
he gets benefit with kind of supportive in a supportive manner, so that he can be helped. But if a candidate is not making it, then he is not measuring to the minimum level. It becomes difficult for us to help him either. You see, the armed forces is short of manpower. We got about
Yes.
10,000 vacancies still. We are ready to select the right candidate, but we cannot compromise on the quality of the candidate. Okay, that's
All
it.
depends on the performance then.
Yeah, it will all depend on the performance, and we will not compromise on this thing. The minimum performance required is there. Then we are likely to shoulder him, nudge him and take him up.
Yes.
Okay.
So most of the defense aspirants, including me, we talk among ourselves that screening is based on our luck. So what is your take on this, sir? Is it true or is
luck?
it
Yes, I too agree that it is luck, but luck comes with hard work. Luck doesn't happen just like that. Luck, favors the hardworking. So if one has put in effort, he will have the right kind of activities coming about as a routine. One is accident. Actually, one day for everything worked for him, but after that, but in a 5-day kind of test, that cannot happen.
Yes.
There could be a reason. Luck is like somebody who's traveled. He had planned his travel in such a way that he traveled with us without reservation and ended up there just in time for opening of the gate. Then he would be tired, not rested. Then he may be a good guy. He will not be able to perform because his body is tired. His body and mind is tired. So those are aspects candidates should do. They should come well rested and well prepared. At least the previous night he should sleep well. For the previous 1 or 2 nights he should rest himself and recoup himself from all the hard work that he's been doing or the journey that he's undertaken. He should take a day's break. Most places what happens, the candidate has to report early in the morning. So he should have planned his previous day in a manner that he is well rested, and because once you come there, it is few long hours of activity. The moment you come, your documentation, then you are taken for the OER test, and then you are made to stand there. There's no place to sit down or something like that, and then you are taken for the test, and there is a level of anxiety. If anxiety plus no rest means that candidate will not be able to perform. But if you have put in hard work, you have planned your strategy to how to face the thing, and you have come well rested, you are sure to perform. Like I said, we are wanting to take candidates. Yes, it is luck in the sense there are too many good candidates and we can test only 40. But in that case also we make exception, because it is very rare that we find 40 plus good candidates. If that happens, then we are ready to take some more candidates and then test them with additional work, with additional assessors. We always do that. So it is not just luck by accident. It is luck by hard work, hard, putting your focus in the right direction. Luck will favor you. That is where luck is. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.